Hey everybody, this is my, I've had this guitar now for 8 days. It's a Solar V1.6RBOP with the Evertune. Man, I've tuned this thing 3 times already. I've stretched the shit out of the strings on this. And I probably played it for 8 hours and stretched. I mean, the strings are good and stretched. Let's just end it there. See where we're at here. Just tuned it a second ago and it was dead on. See, now it's not. Yeah, I don't know. The little tuning key is actually kind of cool and all, but mine probably won't ever be able to see it. Maybe you will. It's got a little burr. It's got a little burr on the end of it. It gets stuck in the goddamn screw down here. I noticed too that you can't just leave it in there while you're tuning because the weight of it has an effect on the tuning, what the tuner reads. It would be great if you only literally, like they said, had to just stretch out your strings really good and tune up and get it set up the way you want it and then be able to forget it. But that hasn't been the case for me, and it's kind of a hassle. You know, it's a lot easier to just turn a tuning peg than it is to use this thing. Being 54 years old and my vision dwindling, I mean, it's like I got to get my bifocals out just to see the goddamn screw down there. Shows it dead on there. When I get down here and put it in front of the camera, like it changes. see where we're at. Fucking G string. I mean, it's pretty much dead on now. And the D, you know, that's a D string. I mean, it's pretty good right there. I'm going through my 5150 Stealth 50 watt today. I guess one thing I should mention is what I failed to realize when I bought it. I didn't go down to the bottom of the page and read all the fine print. Solar has a no return policy, so you can't return it, which would be fine, but there's some poor workmanship issues here. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to see right around the neck joint, the paint was sprayed on so thick right there that it filled in all the grain and got air bubbles in it that popped, and now there's little holes in there. It's kind of a big gnarly line right here. Yeah, some shitty lighting here. I wasn't able to get lower the action as low as I would like. I mean, it's not terrible, but I would definitely like it to be a little lower. The pickups cannot be lowered any lower than they are. That kind of, the one on the high E side is a bit high for me. The pickups sound good. I mean, it doesn't sound terrible by any means. I was kind of impressed with the pickups, being that they're probably a lower end pickup, I guess. It sounds good. It will chug, shall we say? Sound too bad clean either. Shit. I'm not terribly unhappy with it. If I was able to return it, I probably would have. For the money I spent, $1,200. I mean, a guitar shouldn't have these kind of issues, I guess. That's one of the other things I didn't like was it seems like the nut slots could have been spaced a little further out and made this string go more perfectly. Not that they're terrible now, but it could have been a little better, straight in line with the tuner. Let's see where we're at tuning wise now. We just played a little bit. So 3 strings just slightly off. I mean, like I said, I've stretched the shit out of these strings. I don't know if I buy into all the hype about this Evertune bridge. I mean, I got 19 guitars, and almost all of them, a couple of them, I mean, never go out of tune. I cannot play it for 2 weeks and pick it up and be dead on. And granted, I keep the temperature steady at my place and stuff like that. Yeah, so I mean, obviously this one's not going way out of tune, but you know, you watch all these reviews that say how awesome this thing is and how dead on it is. Well, in reality, it's not all that, I guess. Obviously, I can't return it, so I'm going to keep it and mess around with it. I'm going to put, I don't necessarily care for these strings. I'm going to put on some D'Addario XLs, and that's what I've been playing my whole career. And I shouldn't say career, but my whole time I've been playing guitar, I've been playing the same string. So we'll see if that makes a difference. And I guess perhaps maybe later I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching.